Wireless Gaming here, and today we are playing a new game called Terraria. And if you don't know this, the best way to explain it, and it's not a real good way of explaining it, but it's basically 2D Minecraft with a lot more. Just as a little thing, this is Terraria 1.3, as you can see here. Terraria 1.2, they included 1,000 items. In Terraria 1.3, they included another 1,000 items, I believe. So that it's a huge game. It's basically 2D, background, foreground, kind of exploring, going up the skill tree, or the how do you call that? The thing. Anyway, you climb up the ranks, and it's a really cool game. Why I'm wanting to play this now and not earlier? I've already had this game for how long have I had this game? A year now, I think. I've had this game, maybe even more. And I've only put 10 hours in it in that entire year. I got it by a friend of mine, Desslinger. He just gave me the game because he wanted to play it with me. And now I'm playing it here because, as you know, I was on a vacation. And I had a laptop that was only able to run Terraria. If I ran, for example, Counter-Strike, I would get 5 FPS. And when I would shoot a gun, I'd get 2. So not real good. Minecraft also kind of worked, but I kind of got, I didn't know what to do there. I didn't want to work on the server because I wasn't able to record it, obviously. So I played Terraria a lot. I believe 10 more hours. Don't know if you can see this. Yeah, I played it 22 hours in total, so that's why I did that. And now we are gonna play it. I have done some achievements. As you can see, this is all the achievements I've done. These are all the ones I haven't done. So there's still a lot I haven't done. I could show you my world. I might do the next episode. This is just basically an introduction, and I want to try to get 20 likes on this. Let's see if we can do that, shall we? This is the one from the cloud, which is my player. And I already had a couple here, but we're gonna create a new one. And here's the character creation, and there's a lot of stuff you can do here. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, to be honest. Let me see. Probably I want to try to give him blue hair. No, that looks silly. Orange? Guess we can make him orange. The customer player customization is huge here. It really is. Yeah, I think I want to make him kind of goldish. He's gonna be Goldilocks. It's gonna be amazing. I gotta really sit in front of my monitor right now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make him have light blue eyes. There we go. It's so difficult to see, man. It's not easy. As a skin, we're just gonna make him, I guess, normal. It's gonna be a normal person. Clothes. Oh boy. So you cannot adjust the way his clothes look, just the color. I want to give him a red shirt. Or no. That kind of shirt. Undershirt. You can even do the undershirt. Okay. Let's make that kind of greenish. Greenish blue. There we go. Pants. I want to make them like work pants. You know those pants where you're going to work in the woods or something? I don't know. I guess we'll make them kind of... How do you do that? There you go. Kind of a little bit dirty pants. For his shoes, we want to do the same thing. Kind of make a little bit brownish shoes style. Oh, never mind. You can adjust it. Wow. Okay, so let me see. We start with the coat, and then we have this, which is like normal. This almost looks like, one of those woolen shirts that your mom made for you, or your grandma. This is like, he has a little wristband here, and this is just a trench coat. I might go with the doctor kind of style. Yeah, we're gonna be a lab coat doctor. That sounds amazing. Okay, let's just go with male. For softcore, I'm just gonna go over this real quick. Softcore characters drop money on death, medium core drop items on death, and hardcore die for good. We're gonna go with softcore. I'm just gonna create it, and we'll call him Lars YouTube. What about that, huh? So we have large YouTube. I'm actually gonna move him to the cloud just in case. I don't favorite him. And here are all my worlds. I don't even know. Oh, it's on Dutch language. Whoop, it says Maart instead of March. That's fine. We're just gonna create a new world here. And I'm gonna go a large world. So how it works, there's basically like a lot of biomes, and 2 of them are bad. And there's the Crimson and the Corruption. But I'm gonna go for large. So if I encounter one of those, I'm not gonna be able to go anymore that way. Far greater fortune and glory, kid. Your journey begins. Territory expert. No, I'm just gonna go for normal. I don't want to risk it. Okay, there we go. And now it's gonna go through the process of creating this. So let's speed this up, shall we? Okay, here we are, and I don't know if this actually makes it to where you can see that that's corruption, or crimson, that's corruption. I'm not sure if it works that way. We're also going to move that one to the cloud and favorite it. And let's go, shall we? As you can see, all of the stuff you just saw, it was actually it doing it. All of the things it said, you can actually find in the game. And here we are. This is Ryan, I guess he's called. Oh, I'm called Large YouTube. So here you can just click on this stuff and it will help you out. We're starting off with some basic tools here. As you can see, this is the map, and we are at this, so it's a huge map. And kind of like Minecraft, you start off easy, you know, punching wood. Instead, in this game, you actually get an axe to do it. And I'm actually gonna turn on auto aim. You can press control, left control, and it will do this for you. If the game is a bit loud, I will have turned it down in the editing if it was loud. And here is one of the most basic enemies that you can find at day. He's just a slime. We can take him out pretty easily here. We do not have a lot of health or mana right now. As I said, there's like thousands of items, but some use mana, and you can level that up by finding falling stars that fall at night. Brief them will craft. I'm actually going to turn down the audio a little. There we go. You can craft mana stars, which then, you know, make you have more mana. You can find life crystals, heart crystals. I don't know exactly what they're called. Maybe heart containers. I don't know exactly what they're called, but you can find those underground. And it looks like, is that an altar? No. Okay, unfortunately not. You can find those underground, and they'll give you another 50 health. I think 50 health. No less, 10 maybe. I don't know. It gives you a certain amount of health, and this right here is a bunny. That right there was a bunny. Oh, and I love that about this game. So we're just gonna try. The stupid thing is, this is a sword, a copper sword, which is basically lowest tier. And I hate it because it only swings forward. What is that? Happy. I'm happy. Guys, I am happy. Apparently, oh, there's a chest right there. We're gonna have to loot that. Chests are the main way of getting items. You can also get them through mob drops, some of them, but chests are like the thing. You know, that's what you want to have. I think the guide should be fine. There is, I don't know how many NPCs there is. There's a lot of NPCs though. And the guide is the one you start off with. You can make houses for the NPCs and they will then move in. And we're starting off with a wand of sparking, which is not that bad. Because I can actually spark a little bit. I don't have a lot of mana though, so it's going to burn through my mana pretty quickly here. But it should regain itself. Right. We cannot really go into the cave because we do not have torches. We can craft them, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That is so good. Sometimes out of these vases, you can get that. It's like a little something of gold that rains gold on you. So you already have 15 gold starting off. That is insane. So as right now, it's mid of day. So this is the 2D I'm talking about. There's basically background and foreground. The foreground's what I'm walking on. And the background and stuff like that. We can break that. I believe you can break that with a hammer. There's also some iron I saw up there. Over there. So we can go and harvest that together with this copper over here. Let me see how much... Wow, my ear is itching. I'm sorry. Anyway, we should probably try to get this copper. Right now, main thing I want to get is probably a new sword. I want to get a long sword because this stuff is just bad. So we're just gonna auto harvest this a little bit. I do not have any tools. There's like grappling hooks you can have and all kinds of cool stuff, but we do not have any of that, and my ear is itching real bad. Okay, that's not good when you have an over-ear headphones. It's like you can't access it. It's so annoying. Anyway, we're just gonna try to get this. We aren't gonna be doing this episode for very long, but we got some copper now, and we cannot reach up there. So we'll just there we go. No, we can still not get up there. There we go. Oh, I forgot to get this chest right here. Pretty important that you grab these chests because they actually cost iron to make. We'll be able to craft some torches. Here you can see how, and here you can see everything that you can craft. There is a ton of things you have to get in order to craft everything, and I'm talking like all kinds of like basically like crafting benches in Minecraft. There's like 20 types of crafting benches. One for dyes, one for potions, one for everything. It's incredible how big this game is, and this is gonna be a pretty long time series. And why did I just do that? I'm hoping to make this long time series. And when's 1.4 come out? When 1.4 comes out, I'm having a difficult time speaking here. Haven't done this for 2 weeks. When that comes out, I might start a new world. I hope I keep my character. But I'm not sure. I don't even know if there is going to be a 1.4. And we also want to grab this sunflower so we can stop the corruption from spreading. And what are you doing down there, Brian? Yeah, darn it. Okay, we're just going to have to make a little bit of a staircase here. And you might think, well, it's pretty illogical that that's just sitting there. But remember, there's background and foreground, so it makes kind of sense. But you can also do stuff like Minecraft, where you can have floaty blocks and stuff like that. But we aren't worried about that just now. We're just here to enjoy ourselves. The good thing is I can actually have, I'm looking at my FPS thingy, solid 60 FPS, so we should be getting some nice viewing experience here with 60 FPS, 1080p. And we're almost done with the episode. I don't have a lot of time to record right now. Again, if you guys enjoyed this, I'd love to see 20 likes on this episode. That will keep me motivated to do this series for long, and I'll know that you guys want to see this. So the guy is having a little bit of trouble. Let's just make a home and we'll call it for the episode. Where did we spawn? We spawn right here, right? Okay, let's make a little bit of a home here. So doors are 3 high. I think we might expand this base underground. I already have all kinds of ideas that I want to do to build, and here's the basic workbench. This is just a tiny little workbench. We're just gonna place that right there. Get a couple of doors if I can find them. There we go. Oh, they're already there. Whoops. Okay, there we go. 2 doors. We're gonna have to knock out. No, stop that. Knock out that. go over here, knock out this. Get ourselves to the door. They can open 2 ways, so that's good. Actually, this one can only open 1 way because of this crafting table here. So let's move that over 1 spot. And you might be thinking, well, it looks like you can just walk out the back here, you know. But we can't, because we're going to place in some walls. Or background. And this is basically, you know, the 2 layer thing. You can just hold right click in order to craft the butt load and left click to craft 1. And there we go. I believe blocks, I don't know, they stack to like 500. So you can hold right click for a long time until you're out of wood, basically. So there we go. What is this? Oh, it was a little stud. And on certain backgrounds you can place torches, and on certain ones you can't. So we're just gonna have a little light over there, and that's gonna be it for the episode, I think. I guess I can do some stuff. We have a lot. You know what? We're gonna place this chest right here. Can you do that? No. I wish you could. That'd be amazing. We're actually gonna put the gold in here because I do not feel, and it's right underneath the trash can. You can place it in there though and get it back out, so don't worry. I was actually a little bit nervous doing that. They have introduced fishing. I want to get into that. There's so many things I want to do, and yeah, that's gonna. Whoa, no. That's gonna do it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I would love to see 20 likes on this. And actually, that guy right there, do you see him? He has a little like gold in his belly, so we want to try to kill him. There you go. He dropped the gold, so that's also a new thing, I believe. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, I'll see you next episode, and if you don't, then we'll figure out another game to play. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.